receive your sheet of paper, you're going to write your name and the dates. Take one and pass it on, please. Write your name and the date. Rashawn, are you following my instructions? No, you're not. And now that you have your paper, please focus on what you're supposed to be writing. The conversations can stop. You are writing and telling us what it is like to be 10.
This is my classroom at Lord Dufferin Public School, my grade 5 class. My teacher's name is Mr. Scott. My friends' names are Stratos, Michael, Ishtiak, Prashant, Catherine, Samar,
Tiffany,
Michael,
Katie,
Tony,
Thusa,
Angie,
Fatima.
Mafuza. Can you raise your hand, please? Thank you, Prashant. And over the course of the year, you're going to be working with me.
Being 10 is pretty fun. You get to go to school and learn all kinds of great stuff. Sometimes it's boring, sometimes it's not. But when you're an adult, you don't go to school. I think mine is like at the other side of the world. My name is Mafuza Rahman. I lived in Bangladesh, and now I live in Canada. Where's Canada? Find Canada. Find Canada. Right here. Where? Right here. Okay, at the other side of the world, so it must be at this place. Bangladesh, somewhere.
Is it in Kazakhstan?
No, never. It kind of rhymes with Pakistan. Some people think I'm funny. Some people think I'm smart.
Okay, let me show you what I like. My name is Neil. I was born in Guyana. I came to Canada 2 years ago. I describe myself as weird, rude, don't like to listen a lot, and I do good at school.
I'm looking for Toronto. I found it. Toronto.
A lot of people, when they hear the words Lord Dufferin, if the school name doesn't mean anything to them, I say, I work in Regent Park. Usually the first comments that come out of their mouths are, well, it must be tough working there. They have this view that's, our kids are rough and unteachable, very raw. I think to really, really appreciate what the school is all about, you have to spend a significant amount of time here and get to know the students and get to know the teachers and get to know the parents. And then, I think after that, then you can form an opinion. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to room 224. All right, we'll start with coming into the classroom. When you enter in the morning, you are responsible for what I call taking care of your business. And that will make more sense to you a little bit later on. You'll have homework to give me. Someone will be checking to make sure your agenda is here. We'll talk more about that. But when the first bell rings, you're responsible for being right here on the carpet. Mafuza, Michael, Neola, look at me, please. You really need to stop talking when it's not your turn.
Okay.
Right now, everyone in here has a pencil, am I correct? Yes. Okay, so when I ask you to be ready to write something, I don't expect to hear, I don't have a pencil. Go ahead.
What if you forget your pencil?
Then all I'm going to say to you is, you have a problem to solve. Go back to your desk, please. Daniel,
I was kind of scared because of Mr. Scott. Every time I see him in the hallway, he's so tall.
And when I ask for my pencil, you'll know where it is. You can just hand it to me.
And he looks so mean. And
we're a little bit behind schedule in terms of what
strict.
I do, that's okay.
But he was funny.
You should be paying attention.
Well, everyone said that
And for
Mr.
those of
Scott's
you who
the
are
toughest
chatting off
teacher
to
in
the
the
side,
school.
I'll remind you that
I got scared.
when your hand is up, that's your opportunity to ask a question or give information. Neil,
What time do we get recess?
what time do you get recess? 20 minutes after 10. So you have a while or a ways to go.
Last year, I was in another school, and it was a hard day, difficult time for me. I was in like 3 classes. This year, I'm really hoping to get an A, because before I didn't get an A at all. I think I want to do better by listening carefully to Mr. Scott and so I can do better, better work.
My goals for this year is doing better on my report card, listen more in class, don't act that rude or rude to anyone.
Do you think rules are important?
Not that important. It's just something that you have to remember. The best thing is that I get to see my friends again, and I'm not gonna be lonely.
Well, yeah, it's Regent Park is apparently the oldest housing project in Canada. And I think the reality is our students, they'll face people in their lives who will stereotype them and have certain opinions of them based on where they live. What I think is part of my job, I think, is to give them a sense of who they are. And you just try to give the student whatever they need. I think they need to get a sense of what life is like outside of Regent Park. They see certain things here happening in the streets, and they think that's the way the whole world is. And Regent Park is a very small area, and there's a big world out there, and they need to understand that.
Where'd you come from?
There are a lot of things I want to be, and I hope I get to be one of them. I want to be a police chief, or a scientist, statesman. I'd like to be a clown. Or I could be an author. And a great civilization and foods that you've never seen before.
I am from the fingers of my aunt. Yes, it is.
R-E-A.
R-E, no, there's no A in it. I am from the fingers of my aunt as she braided my hair, to the kindness of my mom when she taught me how to spell photosynthesis when I was 3 years old, and the voice that she used to read to me. I am from the expression that my mom will use to say, "Don't go past the train line," to the spirit of my sister.
You visited before I visited.
And the way my grandmother will yell, "Don't leave the yard, you have to look after your brother."
Jennifer, where are you going? Store? Okay, I'll go with you, okay? I'll come with you. I'll meet you up there.
I think I'm gonna go be a singer. Or an actress. Monster Bride. I'm gonna live my dream.
Okay, now back to this. I know what I'm
Be
getting.
rich,
Even the costume was
which one this? Get an education.
just a cake.
If you don't have education, you can't do anything.
Oh, 1874. How much money do you have? How much money I'm getting?
Anyway, make sure that your Halloween is a safe one. I need someone to give me one piece of advice about safe Halloween, safe trick-or-treating.
Before you knock on the door, always say trick or treat.
Yes, and once you have been given something, you should always say,
Thank you. Oh, no.
Wayne, loud voice.
Never go with someone if they ask you.
Joanne.
Try to wear bright clothes.
Excellent. Make sure you are wearing bright clothes.
Go with someone you trust.
Absolutely. Fatima.
Try to have an adult with you.
I already mentioned that. Good. Mary.
Don't go far from the neighborhood.
Probably not.
I love getting dressed up, especially for Halloween. I like the candy. They give you so much candy, and it tastes so good.
Yola? Where did you just came from?
School? I live with my sister and my 2 brothers and my dad. I left behind my grandmother, my mother, and my little brother, and all my cousins.
No, I think you should tie it to the front.
Yeah,
It's okay.
My dad always has to go to work. And I see him on the weekends, mostly, and sometimes after school. I have to go get my shoes. My mom is important to me. I think every kid should have a mother. She teaches you a lot of stuff that you need to know in life. I'm going out by myself. Every day, like when I go to sleep, I just think of Guyana. I don't know. I can't live without my mom. I can't live without my dad. I can't live without my brothers, my sisters. I can't live without the world. Just put it that way.
What the heck is going on? Who are you?
Well, you need people. Even if you don't know the person, maybe they're gonna help you in life one day. You don't know.
Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween!
You're not a movie star, you're none.
Okay? Sweet, look.
I'm Whoopi Goldberg.
Trick or treat!
Only my hand.
Happy Halloween!
Halloween is very scary. I go trick-or-treating, scaring.
How was your Halloween last night?
Not good. I went out trick-or-treating, but I think I went too late because when I knocked on the door, no one was home. But I didn't get any candy from the trick-or-treating. Happy birthday. Hope you enjoy being 10. From Dayton. My birthday is November 1st. And I just turned 10 this year. And next year I'm going to turn 11. But I don't celebrate my birthday, so that's why my mom doesn't say all those things. Like, wish me happy birthday, and stuff. This is my brother, Majadur Rahman. He was born in Canada. I think he is 3 years old. He always bothers me when I'm doing something. He always hits me. Ow! Stop it. This is my sister, Tamida Begum, and she is 4 years old. She was also born in Canada.
Do they know it's your birthday today?
No. They don't know whose birthday is when. They don't even know when their own birthday is.
I don't know.
Cake's ready. My mom, she knows when I was born and how old I am. She knows all about me. My mom is the most important person in my life. She cooks for me, and she's the one who came up of getting me a tutor because she knows I need help with homework and stuff.
My birthday's in December. I am 10 years old. Normal. I feel very normal. Same as 9 and 8 and everything.
Okay. Is that what you're wearing? Hi, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Neola, my cute little cousin. Okay.
What do you guys want me to draw? Winter? I'll do something with winter.
But not that good.
I'm drawing a snowman. Okay, I'm gonna draw angel. How should an angel be her eyes?
Okay, make it like. Are there such things as angels, Neola?
I don't know.
I do.
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
Yes, I believe it.
How do you know God existed? People could just write a Bible, doesn't they?
No, I know what happened. God put, God put his words in his,
How do you know God
wrote it?
existed? You aren't even born to, I don't know. People can just make up stuff and say, oh, he's a God and then God existed. No, it's not. Just
So we're saying we have to believe whatever you believe? No.
I didn't say, I said, how do you know God existed? Exactly.
I just know. You don't have to.
No, but for real.
You don't have to, so you do.
I'm gonna draw more grass.
See you little girls later. I'm going out.
What kind of pizza? Cheese.
Pepperoni. Doesn't matter.
Cheese.
Pepperoni.
No vegetables.
No vegetables.
Put pineapples on the pepperoni side.
No. Cheese
How many pizzas? Oh, cheese side. Pepperoni. Okay. Pineapple on both sides.
Nobody.
Put my hair. No. I forgot where I put my brush.
Now we're here.
Let the words pop up. Let the words pop up. Let the words pop up. Let the words pop up.
Yeah. Yeah. How's everybody? Getting older, getting big. My grandmother called from Guyana, and I speak to my aunt. They call every year. I was very close to my grandmother. I can't remember, but I miss everything. How the place looks and everything. I miss the hot days. It's too cold here.
Perhaps my biggest challenge is just dealing with the different academic abilities of the students. But, a lot of the time, what I deal with is the symptoms of a particular situation. Please make sure I don't see you opening these on the way home. They're for your parents first, you second. Neola. I was pleasantly surprised at the beginning of the year with how academically competent Neola is.
I can't see my A's.
She's definitely working at grade level. For her, it's a lot of the out-of-school stuff that, for me, caused some concern.
That's what I do every year. I just open it. Because my brothers want to see it. My sister wants to see it, so I just open it.
If you show up for school tomorrow, make sure you have a sharpened pencil.
I do good in class, and Mr. Scott knows that, and my dad knows that.
Well, Neola was next. Actually, Neola was actually supposed to be here at 5:30, and her interview was supposed to have ended about 5 minutes ago. So, where's Dad?
He has work.
Where's Mom?
She's busy.
Neola just kind of mentioned it the last second yesterday. He said, my father can't make it. He has to work. I mean, that was it. I guess I'll start in the learning skills section. Just try to give you a sense of what Mafuza is like overall here in the classroom.
Only my sister came, but not my mom and dad.
He's getting his work done.
I wanted my dad to come,
Seems to understand the
but my dad had
He comes in the morning, he knows that there's something specific that he needs.
work, and my mom's busy taking care of my brother and
Less
sisters.
time reminding
She always does
how
that.
he should be presenting his work to me.
And she doesn't understand
His cooperation with
English
others
that
and
much.
conflict resolution is good.
Before I came, I felt a little nervous, but I didn't get bad reports.
He was able to
I got a B for my average, and he just told me to write at home, read, and all those things to get better at writing and reading.
And I'm glad that you did arrive as opposed to no one, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Boozer, what time are you going to be here tomorrow?
Tomorrow's my school.
Okay, good. If you show up, you'll have work to do.
Okay,
Hey, thanks. It's a little disappointed that his parents didn't show, I think it shows some type of respect if the parents show. I can eat now. I think it's important that they understand what I'm trying to do for him, and that they kind of get a sense of what it's like for Mafuza to be in this classroom. Maybe they could have provided a little more information or insight about what Mafuza is dealing with at home, maybe even what he dealt with last year. So, and it's just information for me so that I can kind of maybe step back and deal with Mafuza maybe differently if the time arises. So.
What's your fourth note, please, Kamisha?
F.
Practice getting your fingers right down into the hole, right? Watch your You gotta keep trying, right? If you give up, you definitely won't get it. If you try, you may get it. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, first note.
I don't know what's gonna happen this term. And division, with decimals. And that's all I know so far.
Mr. Scott's not here at school today because his wife is having a new baby. I'm not sure about the other kids in the class. They don't like the supply teachers. they always like yell, and it hurts my ear. Every time we have a supply teacher, then when I go home, I get a headache.
Because Mrs. got no chair. I mean, strict.
And supply teacher, we have.
So that's our time to
It's like
have
free
fun.
time for everybody.
Yeah, because when Mr. Scott's here, he's too strict, man. He's just like...
And everybody thinks if the teacher isn't here, that's time to have fun.
It's mine! Give me a fun door. She took my pencil. I found it.
I don't think you should be.
I found it on the floor.
But you know it's not yours, okay?
But I found it.
No, doesn't mean that you find it. It's not
Yes,
yours.
yes, she took my pencil. You have your own pencil in your hand.
Oh no, how stupid.
Michael, yo. Michael, what's the fro?
I heard that everyone doesn't. Not everyone likes school, but I do.
The middle number. So all Lisa did was she started here, she crossed out that number, she crossed out that one, and she crossed out that. She was left with only one number here, which is?
That's 750.
I'll figure that out anyway. I'm not even going to read it.
Aeyliya,
Yes,
how come you're sitting over here?
because I got in trouble because of a supply teacher. That's too right. Actually, I want to stay here. It's relaxing. Because nobody's yelling in your ears. I'm home because I got suspended. I don't want to say the reason.
Why did he do it?
Yeah, but the teacher didn't tell me that. She told me that you were vandalism, the place, the property.
It didn't.
I really love that. So you're gonna try and behave yourself, yeah?
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Okay. What are you doing in school? You gotta be careful. Can't be father and mother.
I don't really know how I feel. I was just mad that they blamed me.
I thought, oh my God.
You got suspended for something that you didn't do?
Yeah.
Lots of people got suspended for that.
She got grounded.
She got suspended and she has to go to a psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist. Damn.
Because she got suspended so many times. See, the office thinks that suspension teaches a lesson. No, it's like a vacation. Sleep in bed.
I will.
Don't have to wake up until 1 o'clock. Or later.
Dinner time.
She's got suspended. Because somebody ruined the contest box. And
blamed it on Neola, and then she got suspended. That's it.
Okay, what? How come it's times? I don't know.
Was they +2 again? I don't know. They screwed it up.
The school is just stupid. It's not right. Teachers sometimes.
Why is there timetables on
It's so complicated.
But you have to do. I think they made a mistake.
They're just weird.
I guess growing up, I was raised in a single-parent, low-income family, you know, and as a latchkey kid at a very young age, I probably had a little more unsupervised time than a lot of students, and that does happen here as well.
Positive.
But I guess on a certain level, I was also fortunate enough to be surrounded by people that kind of helped me make good decisions in my life, you know. Because it was just my mother and I, you know, I wasn't perhaps as rebellious. I mean, I didn't see her as an adversary, you know. She would ask me to do something. You know, I did what she asked me to do. You know, I didn't necessarily always question it. Let's just say my mother was a presence in my life.
I don't know what happened. My sister just moved out. I think it was in March. So she moved out, and it was a little weird. Every time I rolled over when I'm sleeping, nobody's there. So it feels weird. But then I had my own room. I take care of myself.
Here comes the torture.
I think she looked after me the most. She could cook and help me with my homework.
If getting a certificate of achievement is important to you, and I think it should be, you're going to need to do some of the things that certain people are doing.
I like him a lot as my teacher. He is a role model for me. He's strong, and he can protect us from danger.
How's that?
And there are two people who aren't here. The first is Stratos, and he's not getting his until he cleans out his desk. And the other certificate of achievement goes to Neola.
What's the use going to school if we're just playing? So I'm just staying home and play. We're more free. Monday was the only day that I went for the full day. And tomorrow's report cards.
Okay, the moment that Prashan has especially been waiting for. There are still some of you who haven't cleared up your business with Ms. McMichael, and it means you still owe them books. So the following people, Jordan, who's not here, Neola, and Adjanth, before you receive your report, you will have to speak to Ms. McMichael. Now, welcome to the lick ceremony. I guess on a personal student level, I believe I've witnessed a growth in a student like Mafuza. So Mafuza's one of the students that I'm looking forward to working with next year. You definitely have to face the camera.
Yes, I know.
Oh, mine's full.
Mafuza, you're gonna lick all of the glue off of it. Neola. One of the issues of growing up in a single-parent home is that there was a lot of trying to figure things out for myself, especially in a school environment. And my concern is that, as Neola gets older, if she's not making wise decisions, you know, some of the decisions that she makes could really come back and hurt her, you know. Her focus isn't always where it should be. I kind of worry about her from that standpoint. Your envelope, I consider to be the property of your parents. If you want to read it with them, please do so, but until you get home, leave it sealed.
Where's your report card? I don't. Oh, so you didn't get your report card?
I told him I don't know.
Why didn't you get your report card?
I did good. I don't care about the report card because I didn't get it and I don't think I want it. Because I've overdue library books. What a stupid rule. And then the principal says if you don't return your library books, then you can't get your report card. So I don't care about my report card. And I don't care about the school either.
This school year, I've improved on my work. When I got my report card, I got a lot of B's, 1 A, and there weren't any worse times. Next year, of course, I'm coming back. I'm not worried about anything.
There wasn't any best moments of the school year. Trust me, I didn't like this school year. I don't know the title of the song. I just write. I'm gonna dedicate it to my mom. That means I'm gonna change the words. Okay. I like the way you look into my eyes. I like the way you say your goodbyes. You are the voice that yells my name all day. I know we're still in Guyana, and we have a long way to go. No matter how far you are, I hope it stays this way. My heart is aching for you to stay with me, and my mind wants you to come and care for me. You are the one I've been looking for, and no one has the face like you do. I hope we can be friends forever and always be together like a couple we are. You look so butter brown with me and my cocoa butter skin. I looked over to the left, you beside me saying hi. It's not over, it's just beginning. But the only thing is, we're together, so goodbye for now, but not forever.
I'm gonna open my bag. Homework, done, check. Math, I already know that's done. Just did it. Check, check, and double check. I got everything.